Hi, Tile from Inner Fidelity here. Today we're going to talk about headphones for motorcycling. I'm going to show you two headphones, the Etta Modak ER6i headphone and the J's QJ in-ear headphone. And we'll start with the Etta Modak ER6i. This headphone's been around a long time. It's a good sounding headphone. It isn't a great sounding headphone, but it's a good sounding headphone. It's a little bass shy. The original version was even more bass shy. They came out with the 6i and bumped up the bass a little bit. Very pleasant. I wouldn't say that it doesn't have bass. It's just not emphasized very much. But it's a good headphone. The real advantage of these headphones, both these headphones, is they're very small, and so they go deep in your ear canal. And when you put your helmet on for motorcycling riding, it doesn't interfere with the earpiece. All the other in-ear headphones I have, even my custom in-ear headphones, when I put the helmet over, the neck brace piece really grinds hard against the earpieces, or when the helmet is on, it puts pressure on the earpieces and it causes them to get hurt after a while. So these are the only two headphones I've found that really seat deeply enough in a properly fitting, which means snug, helmet in order to do the job comfortably. What I'm going to show you also, because it's you need to do it often enough, and people have no idea about it unless they've seen it before, is to change the filters on these headphones. There's a little filter. Here you can see I've had the tip removed, and inside the nozzle here there's a filter. This filter stops ear schmutz from getting into the drivers of the headphones, and it also provides some equalization to make the headphones sound correct. So it has two jobs: to keep it clean and to make it sound good. With the Etta Modak, there's a small tool that's a threaded tool that comes with it. You actually just stick it right in the end of the filter and screw it in and then pull it out. Okay, so you destroy the filter in the process of removing it in the case of the Etta Modaks. And then you take one of the spare filters. I think two pairs come with it. You should purchase extra filters when you get them, because if they clog up, you can't hear anything. And if you pull them out, the sound is too harsh and bright. Anyway, in this case, you just simply stick it back in the nozzle, and you're good to go. Put the tip back on, of course, and then you're good to go. With the QJs, this is a substantially more expensive headphone. This is about a $250 headphone. You can see that it's even a little smaller than the Etta Modak headphone. This headphone has two drivers in it, a bass driver and a bass and mid-range, and then a mid-range and tweeter driver. So it has two drivers in it. It does a great job of sounding good. It's got a stronger bass than the ER6i. The highs are a little breathy sounding. It's not quite as defined as I'd like to hear, but still, they're a very good sounding headphone. The big advantage, of course, again, is that they're extremely small and they fit under your helmet very well. In fact, they almost disappear in your ears. They're so small. I'll show you, I'll put these on in a minute. You can have a look. Now, changing these filters is quite a bit different. You can see on the end of this driver there's a little black dot, and that's the filter. And these are the filters that come with it. In this case, what you do is you get a pair of tweezers or some pointy object, and you just pull the old filter off. So there you go, I've got the old filter off. And then, using the tweezers, you pick up a filter. Not necessarily very easy, but easy enough. Put it on the end of the snoot. And there you go, it's replaced. These ones clog very, very easily. The Etta Modiks don't clog quite so easily, but because the filter's right at the end on the QJ, it clogs very, very easily. And so you have to be careful not to get it wet, and be careful the ears are relatively clean. Okay, so now I'm going to put the ear tip back on this headphone. Okay, now you'll notice that these are curved and that the curve goes into the ear like this. So if you're wearing them with the wires down, you use the left ear and the left ear and the right ear and the right ear. But there's kind of a trick where if you flip them around, so you wear the right and the right ear, the curvature is correct to go in with the cable going up and around the back of your ear. And that's commonly the way that I wear them. Okay, so I'm going to put them in my ears right now. And I'll try not to talk too loud. I'll run the cables behind my ears and pull the keeper up behind my head. Now they're very firmly in position, and you can see how small they are in my ears. Don't even really touch them unless I stick my finger into my ear. And now all I have to do is this, and I'm ready to ride. Thanks for watching. Ride safe.